So we recently visited Kagoshima and tried out many of the local delicacies, and one of our favorite things was something called Karukan, and that is what we're going to be making on this video today. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today Satoshi is going to be making something that we both fell in love with in Kagoshima, and it is something called Karukan. It is a traditional confection that is popular in Kagoshima. In fact, it's quite difficult to find here in Tokyo.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
We have to go to the Kagoshima specialty shop.
Exactly. I heard that you can get it at Takashimaya as well. But like I said, it's quite difficult to find outside of Kagoshima. And because it's so delicious, we wanted all of you guys to try Karukan. We thought, why not try recreate it? We'll have Satoshi make it for all of us.
So Karukan is a steamed cake using yam. This kind of yam. Maybe a little difficult to find this yam in your place, but if you have a chance to go to Japanese or Asian supermarket, please look for these ingredients.
Yes.
Things-
This is actually key, I think.
Yes, this is the key. Let's get started. So, other ingredients are pretty simple. 150 grams of sugar and 125 grams of rice flour. This is not mochiko. This is made with the non-sticky rice and 75 milliliter of water.
And we're using the official recipe from Japan's government page. So this is authentic.
Yes. But the recipe is a little difficult because it's a traditional recipe in Kagoshima, and we went to Acacia, the inventor of this Karukan. So they have a special technique to make this Karukan very nicely, but it's really difficult. So I add this baking powder. This is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Before starting cooking, please prepare your steamer. Put some water in it and bring it to boil. And make sure to cover your lid with cloth like this to prevent from dripping water from this lid. Let's start cooking. The first ingredient is this yam. This is called Yamato-imo. Originally, they use jirenjo, called jirenjo. It's a similar kind of yam, but it's difficult to find. I found this Yamato-imo. And Yamato-imo is also difficult to find outside of Japan. So maybe you can find nagaimo. It's a similar thing. Little different, but it's similar. If you cannot find Yamato-imo, please use nagaimo.
Sometimes outside Japan, this is called mountain yam or Japanese yam. But make sure it's one of those. Don't use a regular potato, it won't work.
Yam, mountain yam, is very slimy. That is a very important point. So today I need 100 grams of yam. This portion is about 200 grams. Today I use half, but I won't cut this. Why? Because I will show you later. So first I peel the skin, about half, like this. Carefully, not so deep. Of course you can use your knife, but this is very slimy. So please be careful when you peel this skin.
Yeah, if you have ever had tororo gohan, then you guys know what this is. This is what tororo gohan is made of.
Same as tororo gohan.
Yeah, it's grated yam on top of rice.
Okay, and so Karukan is a very white confection. So please remove these dots if you want to make it very white. But I don't care so much, so I don't take these dots.
Yeah, it's too time consuming, right?
Yes. So next, I will grate this yam. So why didn't I cut this yam? Because this white part is very slimy. I need the place to hold. So I didn't cut, and I hold this part and grate like this. Move it around, make it circle.
As you can already see the sticky texture.
Yes, it's a sticky texture.
This is my mother and sister's favorite. They love this so much.
And make it for me.
Ooh, look at that, it's so fluffy.
Yes.
Wow. And my mother says that this has a lot of nutrients
Yes.
and good for the body. Not sure
Yeah.
what.
And it's good for digestion.
Good for digestion. I see.
Okay, about 100 grams. And transfer to a bowl.
Okay.
Oh, very slimy.
Yeah. So if you want to make tororo gohan, just pour this over hot rice, add some soy sauce.
Yes.
And you're good to go.
And here, pour 75 milliliter of water, but not in one time. Little by little. It won't combine if you pour all in one time.
Interesting. Wow. I've actually never seen you make this. You actually made this or tried to make it 3 times?
Yes, 3
So
times.
this is our 4th time, right? So I've never really seen you making it. This is interesting. I didn't know you had to do this.
Little by little, and make it smooth and foamy.
And foamy.
Yep.
Interesting.
Air is important.
I see. So you just keep adding a little bit of water at a time and then keep mixing it, incorporating air into it. I see. So do you think people can use a whisk to do this, or should they just use
I think
this
so.
stick?
Not only stick. I think the whisk is okay.
Whisk is okay, right? Because that'll help add air.
Okay, become smooth
Interesting.
and
I want to add dashi into this and then eat it with rice.
okay, it becomes smooth. And here I put sugar, 150 grams of sugar. Combine, not in one time.
Okay, so this one is slowly again.
Yeah.
This is to make sure that the ingredients are evenly incorporated into the batter.
Yes, that's true.
The first time we had Karukan, or I should say the first time I had Karukan, I didn't know why it had that texture. I didn't know where the flavor was coming from, but I remember it reminding me a little bit of like something you would have in Hawaii with
Really?
with poi. It had like that
Oh.
poi flavor, like that yam flavor. But I didn't know that there was yam in it because you would never know, you know,
Yes.
from the appearance of it.
Little bit for me. Put air inside.
Yes.
Okay, then put 1 teaspoon of baking powder inside of rice flour. This is called joshinko. Please look for joshinko at Asian supermarket. Combine this flour and baking powder before you put into this yam, grated yam thing.
Okay, so make sure this is evenly distributed.
Yes.
And then I'm going to add this to the yam mixture.
Yep.
The ingredients are quite simple. Like
Yes.
there aren't like 100 ingredients.
Yep. Then I put here.
Okay, this one you can just dump it in.
Yep.
Wow, look how
Combine.
the texture is like almost like mochi.
Yes.
It reminds me of mochi.
Yes.
Wow.
So this joshinko is sometimes used making for dango.
I see. So it's becoming more like mochi because of the flour, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow, look at that. I think, you know, the ingredients are simple, but I think the difficult part is the technique or something.
I think so
you know,
too.
because we tried making this, well, you tried making it 3 times, and first time it came out pretty close to the original, and then the next 2 times didn't come out too well.
I don't know why.
Like texture-wise, it was kind of weird. Like flavor was there. Wow, look at that, it's so smooth now.
Yes. Oh, nice.
So is this the consistency?
Yes, this is the
Oh, I can
consistency.
smell the yam from here.
Combine evenly.
Wow.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah?
nice.
Is that enough, you
I
think?
think so.
Okay, so this would, you think so?
Because I don't know the real technique of acacia.
Okay, so we think this is the correct consistency. Yeah, alrighty.
Next, I pour this butter, the yam thing, into a mold.
Let's call it a batter. It is a batter.
Yeah, butter, yes. So today I'm using this type of mold. It's about 10 centimeter mold, square mold. You can use the pound cake or muffin mold and place parchment paper at the bottom to make it easy to remove.
Right. I think what's important is that the pan is not too deep, because if it's too deep and you fill it to the top, then it's like you get leftover uncooked batter on
Yeah,
the
it's
inside,
difficult if it is become the big one.
right? That's true. We tried it.
The original shop, Acacia, sells this type of block.
Yeah,
because
like a castella, like a
castella,
block of
yes,
castella.
yes, because they have technique to make it even steams evenly, but I don't have such technique.
Yeah,
so
we couldn't do it.
I use shallow mold. Then I pour this mixture of butter into this mold up to the 70% height of this mold.
Okay, so not all the way to the top,
Not
right?
all the way to the top.
It is going to expand and become bigger.
Ooh, like this. Okay.
I think if you want, you can use like a small brownie, like square
Yes, if it fits to
pan.
your steamer.
That's right. It has to fit in the steamer. I forgot about that.
Okay, and top to make it flat. Okay, steam is coming out. So let's steam these butter. Okay, put this inside like this and close the lid and steam on medium-high heat about 25 minutes. So some people, when they handle nagaimo yam, they feel itchy on their hand. So at the time, please wash your hands with diluted vinegar. It helps a lot with itchiness. And this is very rare, but some people have the allergy for yam, nagaimo. So if you have a food allergy, please be careful. Okay, 25 minutes passed. So let's check. Open this lid and put this toothpick inside. And
Is it clean?
I think it's okay.
You think it's
Yeah.
okay? If the toothpick comes out clean, it is ready.
Okay, let's take it out. Okay, so then take these Karukan out from this mold. Release from the edge with a knife.
Okay, so running a knife along the sides. Is it very sticky?
It's
so much, right?
Not so much, but little sticky.
Okay. It looks very fluffy, actually.
Yep. Then flip it over. Then peel off this paper.
Ooh, that looks
Okay.
good. That looks really good.
So, your Karukan is ready.
My karukan is ready. So this is my karukan,
Yes.
and this is your karukan.
Yes, looks fluffy.
It does.
Yeah,
It looks really good. Look at that. This is the texture of karukan. It's like really fluffy, looks like sponge cake, but it's absolutely not the same as sponge cake. It's different. Okay, looking forward to trying this out.
So, Karukan is ready.
It looks beautiful. I think this is the best result we
I think so
had
too.
so far. You can see the beautiful texture. It's evenly, how do you say, like spongy. You see, you know, the perfect bubbles inside. And yeah, it looks really good.
Previous Karukan which I made before this filming, it was like mochi.
It was like mochi, yeah. You could,
Squishy.
there were like no air bubbles inside. And then I think the second time was like half and half, right?
This time, the feeling of cutting was totally
Oh,
different.
really? You could tell?
I expect.
Okay, so let's give it a try. It looks really
Sure.
good. Itadakimasu.
Oh. This is the texture.
Yes. Oh my god, it's perfect. It tastes just like the one that we bought at the store.
And taste like the yam.
It does. Yeah. It's a really good balance of sweetness. You taste rice, but you also taste the yam.
Yes.
And none of them is really strong. It's like just perfectly blended together, and I think that's the appeal, or that's what I like about Karukan.
This is a flavor which we ate in Kagoshima.
Oh my god, you did it! You did
I
it.
did.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So friends around the world, please give this a try. And if you have no idea what Karukan is, it means you didn't watch our video in Kagoshima. So please go over and watch our Kagoshima video, as well as the ferry video. We actually took a ferry from Osaka to Kagoshima, and then we spent a day in Kagoshima eating all kind of local delicacies, including this Karukan. We left the links to the videos below this one, so make sure you check those out as well.
Please try this. I think you will really like this one.
For sure.
So next, I will make potama.
Potama.
His favorite.
It's my favorite. That is an Okinawan specialty. You really don't want to miss the next video, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.